Hi everyone, I'm Rich and welcome back to Mission 1820 and this week's episode of Have You Ever Wondered? Now, this is a weekly series where we answer a common biblical question in 5 minutes or less. So, if you're new to the channel, well, we welcome you and we definitely encourage you to like the video, browse all of our other available content, and if you like what you see, definitely subscribe to the channel. So, without further ado, let's get to this week's question. Have you ever wondered what the second coming of Jesus Christ is? Well, first of all, the second coming of Jesus Christ is the third and final event in the end time calendar after the rapture and the Great Tribulation period take place. In short, the second coming of Jesus Christ is when Jesus returns to earth in all his glory to establish heaven on earth for eternity with those who have been in heaven with him and for those who came to Christ during the tribulation period. Now, the Bible tells us in Matthew 24:30, then the sign of the Son of Man will appear in heaven, and then all the tribes of the earth will mourn, and they will see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. The event of the second coming of Jesus Christ is going to be visible to everybody on planet Earth. It's going to be imminent, and it's going to be final. The second coming of Jesus Christ is, well, it's going to tie up a few loose ends, so to speak. What are those? Well, first, he'll resurrect all those who rejected the word of God, and he's going to judge them before casting them into the lake of fire, where they will suffer final and everlasting punishment. Second, he's then going to cast the Antichrist into that lake of fire, and he's going to bind Satan in hell for 1,000 years. Third, the nations and all their leaders will be judged and they'll be removed, and Israel will be restored to her land, never to be removed again. And finally, his kingdom will be settled here on earth, marked by material and spiritual blessing. Because since the curse upon the earth that started with Adam is finally going to be removed. You know, the Bible tells us that after the judgment, there will be a new heaven and a new earth, and God himself will be with them and be their God. The Bible also tells us in Revelation 22:14, blessed are those who do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life and may enter through the gates into the city. The second coming of Jesus Christ closes the book of the Bible for the very last time, as everything in it will have come to its completion. Revelation 21:1 tells us, now I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth have passed away. The second coming of Jesus Christ is a necessary feature of the gospel message. Christ's first coming brought salvation through his death and his resurrection, but his second coming is going to bring about resurrection of our bodies, which is the final goal and hope of our salvation. Now you know what the second coming of Jesus Christ is. God bless, and thanks for watching.